care what you're doing.
Exercising.
You know, exercise is a very important part of staying healthy. So what kind of exercising have you been doing?
Two push-ups.
Before you exercise, it is very important that you stretch. Otherwise, you might ache. One good stretch to do is called, I don't know what it's called, but you swing your arm across your body like this. It stretches out these muscles, some kind of steps.
Your
Triceps.
your triceps, because there's 3.
Right. And this area too, I think. So you want to do that for a couple seconds, 10 to 15 to 30, something like that, whatever. And then you do the other arm. Now there's many different arm stretches.
Ooh. Ow. Also, there's another good stretch you can do. It's called... It stretches your chest and
Your back.
your back, because your shoulder blades kind of touch, and it hurts a little bit, but it's fun to make that noise. Make the noise with me, Jenna.
So that was fun.
That was a good
Now,
stretch.
Not only are there arm and back exercise stretching thingies, but it is also important to stretch your legs. Repeat after us.
Ow.
If you hear your back crack, that's a good thing, unless you can't move. You want to make sure you stretch for a good long time. Make sure you're completely ready for the exercise ahead of you. Touching your toes is also a good thing. Touching your toes is also a good thing. Ow, legs. Of course, sometimes you should only go one at a time. And if you can only grab your ankle, that's perfectly fine. Alright, I think that's enough stretching.
Good
Let's
stretch.
move on.
Yes.
One other fun way of exercising is jumping jacks. Now, I don't know who Jack is or why he came up with this, because it's really kind of stupid if you think about it, but it's actually a lot of fun. What you do is you start with your legs together and your arms up like this, and then you jump apart and put your arms apart like a big X, and then you just do it again, like that. And if you're really fun, you can go all the way down to your legs.
Hey, stupid, you're doing it wrong.
But the best part about jumping jacks is you can do them any way you freaking want.
No, you
do them like
can't.
this, or like this. You look kind of ridiculous, but you can do them any way you want.
Hey everyone, have you ever needed to escape a fire? Well, a lot of people have, and I'm going to show you the best way to escape. First, you're going to want to get down on your butt like this, because remember, heat, it rises. So you just lift yourself up and you start to walk like a crab. It's called the crab walk. And you crabby along, and then when you get to the door, which you'll feel with your head, you get up, you open the door, and then you return to your crab walk position, and you escape. Speedily and safe.
Do you want rock hard abs? Me neither. But having a flat stomach is an important part of being accepted at school. So unless you want to be made fun of, you had better start crunching. And I don't mean on potato chips. Now, doing crunches is a good way of getting your abs flat. Now, it's really quite easy. All you have to do is lie on your back. What's easier than that? It's like sleeping, only it's a little bit of work. Now what you do is you put your hands behind your head and you lift you lift you lift yourself upward. This works your ab muscles. It compresses them together so that you eventually get muscle there. But there is also an easier way to do it. You don't have to lift your arms all the way to your knees. That's how you have to do it in school. But then you have friends who help you do it, so they don't mind if you cheat. What you can also do is you can just pull yourself up a little bit, and that counts just as much. 1, 2. See how easy that is?
I'd like to tell you another way on how to escape a fire. It's the army crawl. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, get on like kind of like this, like a snake or some other reptile. And then you're going to want to get on your forearms like a guy in an army. And then you're going to want to pull yourself swiftly to safety. That's how you escape a fire!
Now speaking of running, that's what most people do when they try to get away from a robber. But robbers have seen that before. Well, what you want to do to really throw them off your tracks is bound. Leap and bound. See, bounding is much more difficult, but it'll really throw them off. Another way of exercising that's also fun is dance. Dance has been around since the oldest of times, from Indian dancing, when they were calling the rain, to today's dancing,
when they're calling the women.
or the boys. Now there are many different kinds of dancing. One of the most famous ways of dancing, sort of, is called the Macarena. You all know how it goes. Come on, do it with us.
Do you flip it first and then put your other hand up?
No,
wait. You put them both out
and then you flip.
them.
And then,
Was it your stomach?
I think it was your shoulder?
And then it was your stomach.
No, it went up to your head. Yeah, and then your hips. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
You gotta
do your little shaky thing. All right.
Another way of dancing is to interpretive dance. Be a flower, or a butterfly, or a kite.
The good thing about interpretive dance is that kids will think you are creative and unique.
Or weird. Do you know any other fun dances, Jenna?
I do indeed. One of my favorite dances is ballet. Ballet is one of those dances that's more traditional, but there are many dances that is also fun to dance to. For instance, what?
Nothing. The most important thing to do when you're dancing, though, is just have fun and forget form.
Yeah, just let go and just enjoy yourself. Wow. Exercise can really get you sweaty. Burning those calories, man.
You know, sleeping burns calories, too.
Good point. I'm Jenna. That's Kara. And this is iFame.